got people in the comments saying, well, you have zero proof that anybody emailed your therapist. That's not true. Last year, when that happened, you could go back in my videos and look. There should be a video of me showing you the emails that my therapist received, threatening her license if she did not do her job and put me in a mental facility. I got up there one day, and her and the director of the mental health facility met me. They needed to have a conversation with me. She asked me if I thought it would help to go to a mental hospital for a couple of days, and I told her specifically, no, it would not, because being locked in a mental hospital has never helped me before. I spend the entire time I'm there trying to find a way to escape. You cannot get help if you're only focused on getting out. You cannot get help if you are only focused on escaping. There is no help for me in a building with a locked door that makes me panic and feel the need to escape. Period. Period. It will only make things worse for me. I have been in many mental facilities. None of them have ever helped me, because the second I get in there and they lock that door and they tell me that I can only go outside with them or under supervision, I become instantly panicked and start fighting to get outside that goddamn door. And they have to sedate me and keep me sedated for the full 3 days that I'm there. And then when my 3 days are up, they release me, still half sedated, without having gone through any therapy or anything helpful, because the entire time I was lucid, I was in a state of panic. So my therapist asked me if I wanted to go to a hospital, if I thought it would help, and I told her no. And I told her that if she had me committed to one, I would never be able to come back and see her, because I would never trust her again. I was honest. They left for a moment. They came back and explained to me that they had received an email, multiple actually, enough that they wanted to talk to me about it. They had the email printed out. They gave me a copy of it for my files on the harassment that I've received. It specifically stated that Kanisha needed to do her job and have me put in a mental hospital for the rest of my life. And if she didn't, then calls would be made to take away her therapist license. When I left my therapist office that day, because I left that day on my own and didn't get put in a mental facility like you wanted so badly, I left with a copy of that note, that email. Just that one specific one, but there was more that they didn't print out for me. They didn't see a need to print out all of them. They don't see the need to show the hundreds the way that I do. They felt that only the one would be good enough. Because it was. They only had to receive one. The moment I left, I made a video showing you the email. Showing it to you. I held it up and let you fucking read it. But now, well, there's no proof that ever happened. There was when I made the video proving it. Every couple of months, y'all come at me and say, this didn't happen, that didn't happen, prove this and this. I have proven every goddamn thing, and you keep coming back and saying, you have to prove this. You have to prove this. This thing that you proved 6 months ago, we need you to prove it again, because we're new and we don't believe you. I have proved it over and over again. Go back through my videos and you'll find it. Those emails to my therapist happened. They were trying to have me put in a mental facility. They were trying to have my therapist's license taken away. And then Kanisha started receiving death threats because she wasn't doing her job by having me locked up. You have no clue what I've actually been going through because of the cyber terrorism. Cyber terrorism. This is not just bullying or trolling. It is terrorism. When I can't even post to Reddit anymore. Because the last time I posted to Reddit to the CPTSD board, I got a message from one of the mods asking me not to post there anymore because one of my fans had followed me and they were harassing and intimidating the other mentally ill people on that board. I can't post to other places where I can receive help without being followed by Bernice. Y'all want to say, well, we're not doing this. Bernice is. There is a fucking bitch in Australia that is doing all of these things. Just because it's not you personally does not mean it is not happening. It is happening. It's just not you. These are not things that you personally would do. These are not things that most people would do. These are the things that a bitch in Australia does. These are the things that I have been dealing with, whether you believe it or not. I have been open and honest about all of it for the past fucking year. And the bitch in Australia would not know anything about me to want me to suffer so bad if Adonis Paul and Daywave had not spread lies to convince her that I was a murdering pedophile who deserved to suffer. They lied, and my life has been a nightmare since.